See my screen? If you can see my screen, can you write something on the chat? Just put a plus sign. See my screen? Put a plus sign. So we start off with USD daily. Had this support yesterday. Very good support. So what we wanted to happen is for price to retrace back to the same point before we look for a buy. As it is at the moment, this is still a buy in my opinion, but you need to wait for price to retrace back up to somewhere around 1.11290 before you can pick a buy to the upper side. If you are buying it, make sure you have your take profit around this place. It's a very good level at this price, around 1.12095. It's a zone that also have the lower one, which is this support. There's a break below, and somehow we are still above. So you buy it from this point, ensure you have your take profit around this level, the zone which I've drawn. We move forward, symbol which is €USD. So far the overall trend here is downwards and just went below a very good support. This one, support. The price spiked lower. Also saw this from the top. As long as we have price remaining below these levels, the shape which formed here, we're still selling. So you want to trade this correctly, ensure you're looking for sell orders. We're still sellers on the daily. 4 hours, we're still sellers. 1 hour, we're still sellers, but price is somehow tracing back to the upper side. This is a good sell. There's that. Also have this, the wedge which is just being broken to the upper side. Let price break below this wedge, retrace back so that you can sell it even further to the lower side. Something like this. Price needs to break below our trend line, then retrace back slightly so that you can pick a sell even further to the lower side. Like this. Break below a retracement, then pick a sell. What? This is also bearish, but the chance that we may head upwards is a very good support. This is a supportive line. Also had a level from the top, which is this. This price breaks above either the top or the lower line. Sell if it breaks below. Breaks above, we look for a buy. Something. It's a break above. Retracement. So that you'll be able to pick a buy from that point up to the top. This. So have the other one to the lower side, where if price goes below this level, wait for a retracement so that you can pick a sell to the lower side. So you either wait and buy in case price breaks above, or you wait for price to break below so that you sell, just as I've mentioned. But either way, this could still be upwards. The overall trend on this pair could still be upwards. Therefore, I recommend you wait for a break above so that it traces back to the same place before you can buy it at the lowest possible risk. Forward to our next symbol, which is SP500. So before I open up that chart, I want to say that yesterday we actually looked for a buy on SP500 and the overall trend has been bullish. So we said that as long as the price remained above our support indicator, we're supposed to remain bullish with it. Yeah, mention that as long as the price remains above this trend, the daily, as long as the price remained above this indicator, we will buy orders. So as it is at the moment, this is still a very good buy, but you need to wait for retracements back to the lower side so that you can buy it at low possible risk. It's a level here, a very very good support. So have this resistance, price gapped above, there's a support, that price have that as a support, as a very good buy place. And then we also have this, if price comes back, you'll buy it from that point. And then there's a level here, a very good resistance, which price moved above. Then after that it tried pulling back to the lower side, but then it ended up somehow like a bullish pin. So this could be a sign that the price is heading upwards. It does not confirm that you're bullish, but it's a sign the price is likely heading to the upside. So if you are trading SP500, you better be looking for buy positions, but not where I've drawn this line, somewhere around this point. Look for buy positions around 3002.6 hours. The same thing, very good resistance. A resistance is a break above, it came back as a support. Even this place, yes, was a good support. So we want price to retrace back up to this level. We can buy it at the lowest risk possible. Let price trace back up to this level, then pick a buy from that point at the top. So that buy basically should push price up to this resistance. Yeah. So you successfully pick a buy here and long up to this point. But if you bought it previously, which is here, then on with it. If you also bought it here, you're supposed to have been out by the moment. So wait for the second one, third one, and possibly the fourth one. And in case price breaks above the last one, which is this, we'll wait for a retracement before we can pick a buy to the upper side. So we'll move forward. We move to our next symbol, is Brent oil. So for Brent oil is very much bullish. Price is continually heading upwards. We are seeing higher lows, and that bullish move started actually from this point here. So if you are trading this, you could have bought it in the previous 4 hours, which is here. 1 hour, the buy started a bit earlier. This was late yesterday, which is here. So if you are trading this on the 1 hour, you're supposed to have been in a trade when this happened. So the entire yesterday you are in money, today you're still in money. So hold on to buy positions on this one, and if price pulls back to this level here, then that will be the correct place to look for a buy from. So Brent oil is a buy, but you need to wait for price to retrace up to the level which I've marked. Let price pull back up to that line. It will be a very good support and a good place to look for a buy from. So what our last symbol, which is Brent oil, gold. Gold also has the same thing. We are bullish. We started buying it off from yesterday. We had a buy from this point there. So far the price is still upwards. So on gold, there's a good support here, but price may likely not get back to the support. It's a very good buy place, but price may likely not come back to it. So instead of waiting for price to come down up to this level 1426.8, you better be waiting for price to break above this level here. Better wait for price to break above. Wait for price to break above. Trace back slightly. You can pick a buy even higher. So this will be a very good trade, a very good buy position, but only if price has gone above this zone and it's back to the place when you're supposed to look for 30 minutes. Same thing, you're still bullish, price is still heading upward. So on 30 minutes, you could have bought a bit earlier, but possibly because of this tail here, it have been stopped. So this is also a buy on the 30 minutes. On the 1 hour is a buy, 4 hours also a buy. Then probably on the daily we are also buyers. So I recommend you look for buying on this symbol, gold. Look for buys, and if possible, wait for price to go beyond this level 1432.04. Wait for price to break above, trace back, then you pick a buy even further to the upper side. So that should bring us to the end of today's market. So far we've checked all symbols we wanted to look at. Looked at Euro USD. We've seen USD, we had this. Sorry. Euro USD. USD is bullish. Of course, we're bullish. So we expect price to continue upwards. Daily, GBP USD daily is a sell, Forex also a sell. We also have the other time frames also showing as a sell. USD JPY is it's bullish. Then SP500 is also bullish. Expect bias. Bullish. Then Brent oil is also bullish. Gold is also. So all of which I've mentioned that are bullish, you're supposed to look for buy positions. And on gold, just a little correction. We are likely to see price moving up to this level. Price may continue upwards up to this resistance. Yeah. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's market overview. Meet again at the same time. So if you have any questions, just be sure to post them here the same way you've been doing. Post them here under the chat option. On the right hand side of your screen, there's the chat option where you can write exactly what you respond to as fast as I see them. Thank you. See you.